Welcome to the video reflection number 13 for the week ending June the 14th, 2020 from St John's, Stoneleigh. Last week, with the aid of the night sky app on my phone, we were able to stand outside our house just after 10 o'clock and see the International Space Station streak across the sky at a speed of over 17,000 miles an hour and an altitude of 200 plus miles. The awesome grandeur of the cosmos has never been more evident in these recent weeks because of the absence of pollution. It's always been made visible, of course, by the extraordinary images from the Hubble Space Telescope. On Sundays over the next few weeks, we are going to look at the early chapters of Genesis under the general title, Lessons from the Dawn of Time. There are positive and negative reasons for looking at this stuff. Negatively, it's often treated as obscurantist, irrelevant and myth, the happy hunting ground for all kinds of interpretations and ideas. Positively, it's the foundation stone for the biblical story of salvation history. The name Genesis means beginnings. It raises important questions like creation, gender, work, environment, evil, and rescue. One Christian writer, Chris Candia, put it this way: part of the answer to developing resilient disciples comes by looking at those difficult questions we often avoid. The paradoxes of the Bible may help us with the paradoxes and unanswered questions that life throws up. We don't like admitting that we have these unresolved and unanswered questions in a Christian world that would like neatly packaged answers. We can concentrate in our sermons on familiar Bible passages and the recycling of the same uplifting anecdotes. Is it just possible that our ancient Christian faith has survived and thrived, not in spite of these difficult and apparent contradictions, but because of them? What if it is in the most difficult parts of the Bible that God is most clearly revealed? There's a great deal of fake news and misinformation based on a false assumption that science and faith are somehow rival descriptions of the way the world works. I'm a believing earth scientist. I'm not committed intellectual suicide by being a Christian. I've spent my whole professional life researching and teaching this stuff. Science and faith are not contradictory, but complementary. They address different questions. Darwin himself lost his active Christian faith not because of the fallout from the theory of evolution, but from the death of his daughter Annie at the age of 10 in 1851. In fact, Darwin wrote, "There is a river in the grandeur of creation that traces its origins to a creator." Phrases not quoted by David Attenborough, Brian Cox and the rest. Science presents us with a wonderful vista on our cosmos and origins. You have this choice: chance or a creator. In relating science and faith, take a simple example, an old-fashioned vinyl record. Look at this one. We can describe it scientifically: a black plastic disc with a groove in it, rotating at X RPM. We can measure its weight and its size, all its dimensions. All of this is factually true, but we have not exhausted the truth content of what can be said about the record. Science cannot explain the pleasure or the horror I feel when I hear the music. Another Christian writer, Henry Blosher, puts it this way: curiosity about our beginnings continues to haunt the human race. The Bible puts it this way: by faith we understand that the universe was formed at God's command, so what is seen is not made out of what was visible. That's Hebrews 11. A statement of creation which pretty much sums up the Big Bang. The Bible begins with, "In the beginning, God." The Bible is not set out to prove the existence of God. It assumes it. The New Testament also says, whoever would come to God must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who seek him. As we travel in these weeks through the dawn of time, may you find the presence of the living Creator God with you every day. God bless you.